Hey, what's up everybody? Bryce Bahm coming at you. It's been a while and I wanted to make a series of videos. So what I thought would be cool if you guys are interested is me compiling a highlight video a week of me going through prep. So to get you guys up to speed with where I'm at, I am 5 weeks into my prep for a local show called the Francois Classic, which is in Columbus, Ohio, which is about an hour where I live currently. I started preparation for this show. It's a very non-aggressive preparation so far at 20 weeks out. I'm still working under the tutelage of John Meadows. This is the third year that he and I have worked together, and he's got a pretty good feel for how my body responds to dietary changes and cardio changes. And we have a pretty good checks and balances, so I like it. So far in the 5 weeks, I've had a significant amount of progress, and I've really only made one change to my diet, and that was at the 20-week point. So going into my my preparatory diet at 21 weeks out, I was at about 32 to 3,300 calories roughly. Of those, since everybody is always curious about carbohydrate intake, on average, it was maybe 300 grams a day, and half of those, if not maybe a little bit more, maybe about 60%, were taken in the peri-workout cycle before, intra, and after. That's when I always take on training days most of my carbs. On non-training days, everything stayed about the same, except I robbed a little bit of calories from my carbs, so those would drop a little bit, and I would add them into fats. So instead of like on my training days where I may take only 50 grams of fat, I may increase that to 60, 65, 70, depending on how I'm feeling. Okay, I can't give you guys a definitive answer on exactly what's going on a day-to-day basis, because for all of you that are training pretty hard day in and day out, maybe a lot in your training, you guys know that your body has different needs as time goes on, and you feel differently from day to day. You may feel flat, you may feel unenergized, you may have a great pump, and that is all translates directly into what you're taking into your body. So get you up to speed in the prep. Yeah, 5 weeks in. I am currently at about 2,500 calories, okay, which seems pretty low, but they're all clean calories. They're spaced over 6 meals. In the off season, I was taking 7 meals, so I cut meal 7 out. All I did differently than I'm doing in the off season, I cut the carbohydrates out of my last meal on training days, and I cut 25 grams out of my intra-workout carbohydrate, which I take branch cyclic dextrin. For all you guys wondering, right now I prefer to take the MD from Prime Nutrition. It's a cyclic dextrin mix with essential amino acids. It's a really good product. I like it a lot. It doesn't give me such an insulin spike to where I get tired of my workout. I actually feel pretty well maintained from start to end as long as I'm sipping on that the whole time. So currently intra-workout I'm taking about 70 to 75 grams of carbohydrates and about 30 to 40 grams of essential amino acids. Right now, and where I'm at in my program is I just came off of a 7-day-a-week training protocol that I ran for 3 weeks. So essentially I went about 27 or 28 days without taking a day off. So I was pretty worn down come this weekend. And this week I'm only going to train 5 days a week. Now that being said, I'm still going to get most of my body parts twice a week, but I haven't put a ton of emphasis on directly training my arms. And I put a little bit more emphasis on getting more shoulder work to continue to get that lagging body part to develop. So a word of advice, guys, when you guys get into prep, you need to start thinking about your weak areas to really get them to pop. So I will have an extra emphasis as I come into my closing weeks of getting my legs to be as hard as possible, continuing to try to get that 3D effect in my quads, and to get that 3D effect in my delts. My starting weight was about 256 to 258 pounds on a given day at 20 weeks out. Weight has dropped very, very easily without too much cardio. Cardio's been 3 to 4 days a week at 20 to 25 minutes, mainly just to detox, okay? I don't even want to call it steady state because I'm just going in and just trying to move a little bit. So it's been very laid back. And currently my weight situation, first thing in the morning is about 239 to 243 to 244 pounds, depending on what day in the week it is. As the week goes on and I get more sessions in, my weight tends to drop, and then as I go through the weekend, I usually add a refeed in there after my second leg day or my second back day, and I usually fill out, and that lasts me through the rest of the week. I found this last week, after training so many days in a row, that I just was getting depleted and my weight was just plummeting like crazy. I lost like 6 pounds in 7 days. So what I did is I added 2 refeed days, and they were all clean calories, so no garbage food. I'm a big advocate of not eating crap once you get into prep. It's not going to serve you well. You need to have efficient calories in you. So what I did is just added 8 to 10 grams of carbohydrates to the meals that I already am taking carbohydrates in, and that served me pretty well. It helped to actually spike my weight back up, and my workouts stayed pretty intense, and I was able to prohibit too much soreness. So as of right now, feeling pretty good. Waist is coming down really nice. Starting to see a lot of improvement as far as seeing definition and hardness come out. Really happy that I haven't had to make a lot of adjustments to my prep so far. And I'm going to use the fact that I haven't incorporated too much cardio as like my fallback. So instead of trying to cut too many calories from the diet, I'd like to keep it kind of where it's at through the whole duration of the prep as long as I can. And if I have to increase my workload a little bit, I will. My training is going to go 5 days this week and 5 days next week. And the split won't be exactly the same, but it'll be close this weekend, next week. And then after that, I'm going to ramp the training intensity back up for 3 more weeks to 7 days a week. And we'll see how that goes. If I feel like I'm getting too depleted, I may take a day off, or we may add an additional bit of calories throughout the day on a given day if I have a heavier body part. So what you guys can expect from me is a little bit of insight on how I'm feeling and what's going on in the weeks to come. I want to try to come at you with a video a week. That's probably what you're going to get from me, and it's just going to show you just some of the cool movements that I might be doing in my workout, just some highlights of some challenge sets where I'm just going to absolute fatigue, and you guys are going to get a first-hand look at some therapy that I'm going through. I'm getting therapy about every 3 weeks right now from a deep tissue massage therapist, and any kind of insight I have. So hopefully you guys will get a first-hand look, help you with your prep. Everybody's always got questions about how they're prepping for a show, so I just want to give you guys an opportunity to kind of see what's going on. This will be my 13th or 14th show since I've been competing, and I didn't compete in 2014 at all. I took the whole year off to get healthy and to take my time to grow and do it the right way and put on quality muscle, and I feel I've done so. So now the long-term goal in this prep is to just maintain what I've got. Don't think outside the box too much. Stick to the plan and just bust my ass as hard as I can. Okay, so I'll be coming at you guys hopefully this weekend with some training footage and things like that. If you guys got questions, please let me know on Facebook or my YouTube channel. I also want you guys to check out a company that I'm working with. Their name is NS No Surrender. Their website's www.nsnosurrender.com. It's founded and created by Sandra Britton and Austin Britton, which is her son. And Austin right now currently is working on the clothing line. Okay, the company was originally a motivational and inspirational fitness jewelry line. All their jewelry is stainless silver. Okay, the company started in 2014, so last year it launched at the Arnold, and now they're expanding into clothing and merchandise. They got a lot of things coming down the line, a lot of merchandise. In fact, Austin just gave me this shirt today, okay, hand printed by him, and you can see a lot of things on the horizon. So I advise you guys, if you're into motivational things, go check out their website, www.nsnosurrender.com, and they also have a YouTube channel, which is NS No Surrender as well. And you're going to see a lot of the stuff that we go through in our training at an everyday pace at Flex Fitness, okay, which is our main training gym. All right, guys, until next time, we'll talk soon. Bye.